I don't know, hopefully this will help somebody, but I write out everything that I need to do for the day, like in the very beginning of the day. I used to do it on my phone, which is fine, and I'll probably start incorporating that a little bit more. But I'm still gonna write it down as a rough draft on paper. I don't know what it is, but like writing on paper actually helps me so much more, and it just kind of like solidifies it and makes it feel real. Like, hey, you actually have to do this. And I'll literally write, this is today, so I'm still working on it. Obviously, I only have one thing to do. I don't just have one thing to do. I wish I did. But there's a box here. At the end of the day, I'll just check it. And that little like mental note feels really good sometimes. But to give you a better idea, here's something like kind of, I don't know how many this is, probably like 12, like 10 or so boxes. These are a lot revolved around work, but sometimes I'll put like other stuff that I need to get done that aren't a part of my general routine that I don't already know I need to get done. So it's just really good to have this to kind of like navigate your day, just kind of like make sure that you're getting the stuff done that you need to, be getting done. Later, I really want to talk about, I'll bring the camera out a little bit later. I got to get over to the gym because it's already like 10:38 and I don't want the gym to get too crazy crowded. And I only have one small meal in me, and I don't want to eat a huge meal right before the gym. So I'm just trying to like piece together when the best time will be to go to the gym. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the GMATRs. So GMATRs is like a system that I didn't invent it. I think somebody already, like I found the idea online, but I kind of like put a spin on it for my sake. So I kind of like came up with the acronym GMATR, and that's just basically like goal, metric, action, timeline, and then reward or result. Basically, let's get a good one because I don't want to show. Okay, so this one's good because this kind of like relates to this channel. So one GMATR that I have, again, GMATR is goal, metric, action, timeline, and reward or result. One that I have is becoming a sponsored athlete. So G, goal, becoming a sponsored athlete. I'll just show you guys. So this is kind of the way it's like built out right there. Metric's gonna be like what are the metrics, like what's like number wise or like analytically, how are you gonna get there? So one thing that obviously has to happen is have at least one company sponsoring me in order to become a sponsored athlete. Obviously, provide measurable value to a company and just build, with a team. I would really like to be a part of a team with like-minded individuals. I feel like the last time I was on a team was when I played soccer in terms of like fitness and stuff. I've been on teams like with work and stuff, but that's a little bit different. Action, so the next point, the A is one YouTube video a week, 3+ posts on shorts. I really want to get more active on shorts because I think shorts is a really good opportunity to kind of get myself out there. It's kind of like TikTok, except a little bit different. 3+ posts on IG. Definitely want to start implementing more posts on IG. 3+ posts on TikTok, same thing. Collaborations. I live in Columbus, Ohio now, so I certainly have like really cool gyms around me, and I know that there's a lot of really cool people. I've met some really cool people so far, but I feel like I haven't really done enough collaborating with people. So I don't know, maybe even that means like getting a camera and like getting a time on the boards and just like filming together. Overall, profoundly helping the younger generation in insightful ways. So T timeline is, I want to get this done by January 1st, 2025, or the end of December 31st, 2024. So that's going to give me a year and some change, like 2 or 3 months or whatever, being October now pretty much, which is literally wild. A reward would be, or the rewards would be, shaping lives of others, especially the younger generations. That's kind of what I want to target. Building online relationships, again, kind of goes hand in hand with the collaborations. Building an online businesses, definitely want to incorporate that. Generate some passive income, again, kind of ties in with the online businesses. Become a part of a team, again, going back to the collaborations, very important to be a part of a team that supports you and loves you, and wants to see you grow. Then reciprocally, you as well want to see them grow. And then at the very bottom, I put roadmap, and this is where my time later comes into play with printing it out. So I have my GMATRs, and then at the end I'll put roadmap in parentheses, just basically meaning, okay, well, how are you gonna exactly get there? What are some of the things? Like, I know I wrote down like 1 video, YouTube video a week, 3 posts shorts, 3 posts on IG, 3 posts on TikTok. Yeah, but like, what are you gonna do, outside of that? How are you gonna prepare for that? Are you gonna write down like post ideas? Are you gonna have brainstorming opportunities with content? Are you gonna like think things through? Or are you just gonna be random about it? What is a roadmap? How are you planning to get there? So I think GMATRs are really important. And I did another one. I'm not going to go through another one because that's going to take way too much time and I got to get to the gym. But another one, for example, is, I'm not going to share that one because that one's too personal. 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's another one that kind of definitely connects with this. And so I wrote down my GMATR for that as well. And at the bottom it says roadmap. So it's a really good opportunity just to kind of like map things out for yourself. I think that when you have a goal in mind, you should always write it down and figure out how are you gonna get there. Because if you don't do that, you're never gonna get there and you're probably gonna forget about it, honestly. I mean, we have so much things that we're doing day to day in life that like, I don't know, it's so easy to just fall away from it. There's a lot of problems in life and a lot of like, there's just, you're focused on so many different things, and like, how are you supposed to remember, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do this week for the goal. Like, write it down, revisit it every single day, and then you'll have a much better chance to like reaching that goal. And it'll just give you like an ingrained thought in your mind where it's like, oh, you'll start putting yourself into like situations where it's like for example, if somebody's gonna be like, oh, you want to go out this weekend, like, how is this gonna help at all? If I go out, I drink alcohol. If I drink alcohol, I'm gonna probably drink more alcohol. If I drink more alcohol, I'm gonna be tired the next day. I'm gonna be shot. My head's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna want to train for that next day or probably the next day. And then the following day is Monday, and I have work, and I still don't really feel good. I'm still trying to recover. And now I didn't even prep my week because I was tired and I was hungover, and I was asleep when I should have been writing out my days. So it's like a chain reaction. So you'll start to think about, okay, well, it's probably not worth going out. And if I do, no problem going out. I'm not against that. But if I do, I'm only gonna have 1 or 2 drinks. I'm gonna be, be responsible about it. So it just kind of helps you like navigate throughout life and kind of makes the goal actually seem like it's attainable and real. So I really encourage people to do that. This is getting really long. I don't know why. I don't know how much I'm going to cut out of this, but I got to get to the gym. So yeah, I'll see you guys there.
I'm chilling in the mountains hiking. I'm always balling in New York, but never blowing money. Nothing else exciting me. I get checks, low like it, but I got flowing prices. The streets out there spinning like a ceiling fan. If you get caught up, don't you tell to get up out the jam. Zone 1 to 6 in Atlanta, that's my game lane. Everybody going crazy for them free bands.
First things first, I'll pop a pill. After that, I crack and sell. Then I go rock down your hole. Kids don't try that shit at home. I figure out how to show and feel. Like a kid in super girl. Make me low down in my zone. She do what like I'm alone. Always smell like baby, now what you believe? I'm a bread one to tell them now. Stay in the wall. Listen in the biggest mall.
I'm just having oatmeal real quick. I don't really know where this video is going to take us, so we're just going to rock and roll with it, but 2 grams, 2 packets of oatmeal, peanut butter, tablespoon, and that's about what I eat almost every single morning, especially when I train in the mornings. Today's Sunday. It's already 10:43. I've been up for a little while working on some stuff, but I was planning on going to church. Doesn't look like I'm doing that today. I'll probably be watching it online. I've been kind of sluggish because I've, like, literally I can barely hear right now, I feel like, because I've had like this cold, or so, I don't know if it's COVID or what. I didn't get a test, to be honest with you. I probably should. That's part of the reason why I'm not risking going to church. But I've been really stuffy. I've had like weird pressure behind my eyes, my sinuses, I guess, and then also I've had a runny nose and just congestion, as you can probably hear. And I can't really hear much either, so it's weird. Anyways, we're just gonna rock and roll with the day. I've got my I've got my tasks for today right here. So one of them's clean the apartment, the other one's grocery list. I gotta go to the grocery to pick up some stuff. I already got like a ton of stuff. My last grocery bill was like $300, so I hope I don't need to spend $300 more. I want to print the GMATR, so that's kind of like the focus of this video is the goals, the GMATR lists. And then I've got to strategize, I got to brainstorm for work for my actual job, and then I'm going to meal prep some steak that I've got in there. I gotta learn how to cook steak, dude. I don't really know how. I've cooked it on the grill, but I'm sure it's basically the same. I mean, there's not much different to it. Cooking it on the black top or the stove top, whatever you want to call it. But as I have written on my to-do list, I need to clean up my apartment. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. So I've been trying to get better at cleaning my apartment. I keep it really clean, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm trying to get better at cleaning it like at least once or so a month. All right, so this is extremely, get this out of the way. Hopefully that looks all right. Oops. Today didn't start, or it's not really going extremely well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel great. I have like a lot of pressure up in my head for some reason. Again, I mentioned earlier that I just wasn't feeling great, but it's carrying on, so I'm just trying to like work through it and like forget about it a little bit. Right now, I'm gonna head over to the grocery store because, like I said, I need to get like a few things. I need to get rice. I need to get probably like some vegetables and stuff like that, and some just like some cookable stuff that I can throw with like my main foods, which is of course like beef, steaks, chicken, and I don't think I might have some more ground turkey, but I don't know. A big thing that I'm gonna roll these down because I'm dying right now. A big thing that I'm really like trying to focus on recently is meal prepping, because it helps a ton. It saves a lot of money in the long run, and it also just like makes you feel better about yourself, and it honestly tastes better sometimes. It just tastes healthier. Anyways, hopefully you can kind of see me. Sorry. Let's get this. I just need to get this thing out of here, honestly. Anyways, I'm just gonna hold it right now so you guys can see my double chin. I just like the Power Crunch bars are fire, so I'm gonna try to go pick me up some, and also, like I said, the rice. There's something else I need, to be honest. I don't remember. I just feel like I'm like drunk or like hungover right now. I'm not hungover. I drink Jack this weekend, thankfully. I just don't feel good. I think that like, I don't know. I just feel really like stuffed up and stuff. It's just not fun. Alright, so like I said, I went to the store, I got jasmine rice, just a bunch. I like getting the bigger ones because it forces me to eat more food. I have like OCD, so like when I eat, I have to finish everything for the most part. They didn't have my flavors. I really like the French vanilla cream, but I'm gonna try out the peanut butter fudge. I don't know if I've ever tried it, so I don't know if it's good, but we're gonna try it, obviously. And then just to be festive, I got myself a little pumpkin, which I'm probably gonna put like literally right here. Something that I recommend, especially for like formulating or creating those goals for the GMATRs, I specifically came out here to this specific place. And I think that it's really important to get connected with nature in order to really like deeply think. I don't know, some people have different ways to connect within themselves or whatever you want to say, but I'm one that gets really connected with nature, and I start to think. It's my mind's finally at peace. I'm not thinking about a bunch of other things. So I think that just figure out what it is for you. What's a peaceful spot that you can conduct a good brainstorm when it comes to creating those GMATRs. And I think that it could really benefit you. And obviously you can't remember everything, so bring a pen and a paper, or just utilize what I did, utilize your notes pad on your iPhone. Just literally just use that. Write down some ideas and then later go back to the desk and just sculpt out what you need to do in order to get there. Okay, so next day, I feel worse than I did yesterday, unfortunately, but I went to go get a new monitor. We're gonna go ahead and open this thing. This thing's huge. All right, so here's what the setup currently looks like. So I went with the 3 screens, 2 of which are vertical like this. I really like it, especially for work. It makes it really easy. I have like my Teams, which is like Microsoft Teams. I think Microsoft, right? Microsoft Teams. And then over here is like PO notes and stuff like that. So it makes it really efficient. And then obviously this is like the main display. It's where I kind of put emails and like browsers and all that fun stuff. I really like this. This has been really, treating me pretty well. I didn't know if I'd like the curved monitor so far, or I didn't know if I'd like the curved monitor, but so far it's been really, really nice, so. And that's actually gonna conclude the video. I told you this would be like a really disorganized video, to be honest with you, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you would like to see down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.